Hello everybody, I'm this weird gamer and welcome back to another Battlefield 4 tips video. This time it's not in the beta, this time it's the actual game. And yeah, I have turned all of my HUD off, not because I play that way, it's just because there would be a message right in front of me saying waiting for 3 players to start the game or something like that. Because I'm in an empty server, just to show you some things. So we're gonna just jump straight to the first tip, which is if you suck at flying a helicopter like me, like you can never do the controls properly because you're stupid or whatever, just like myself, then you can change that. You can change the controls to make it a bit easier, and I'll show you exactly how. So let's just spawn in this different helicopter here and show you exactly what I do. And I've been told this for Battlefield 3, and I've taken this on for Battlefield 4, and I can fly much better with it. People that can already fly helicopters, you probably just don't do this, but if you can't fly one, this might actually help you. So first of all, you want to get rid of your right and your left to be A and D, and change this to be a mouse X axis. And then you go down here to roll right, roll left, get rid of the mouse thing and change the right to D and the left to A, and then you obviously save the settings. And I find this makes it much easier to fly the helicopter. I don't know, I can fly this much easier. I would always crash my helicopter with the other settings, but with this one I can actually play properly and fly properly. Not that I'm good at making kills with them, but I can at least not crash in the first 10 seconds of flying it. So yeah, that was my first tip, and it's really helpful if you don't like the other controls. Another tip for this map being called Goldmud Railway, is once a team, preferably your team, captures control point F, you will get the AC-130, and you will get artillery vehicle, which is the most interesting of those two, because it's really awesome. So you just wait, you see it spawned there, and I believe there should be a plane somewhere, maybe not. But yeah, what the main tip here is this artillery thing, which you can just then either spawn into, or if you're here, just go into it. And if you wondered why the camo just changed, it's because that's one of my camos I have, and you can set them onto the vehicles. And then what you can do is you can drive somewhere, preferably somewhere where enemies will not really come at you. Press F2 to change it to the other seat, and then you can look around on this map here, and say if you see like an enemy tank pop up here, you can, you know, shoot with your left mouse click and it will shoot at that place. And if we look now, you can see them coming down there, exploding right there. I don't know how you can't do it over the whole map, so you can't like sit in the middle and do it on the whole map. You only have a certain range. Like I can't even get to A and B from here, and we're pretty much in the middle. So yeah, you'll not be able to cover the whole map, but it's a good range, and you can see you can do it quite close. There they are, and they're gonna come down on that tree over there. Yep, and there we go, the tree's dead. It's a pretty cool thing. It's just vulnerable if somebody comes up to it, and you might need to have a look around sometimes that nobody sneaks up on you, C4s you, or whatever he likes to do to it. The first rocket launcher that that engineer class gets, which looks like this, is a low damage weapon, and you can see this when you read the description, that will, if it fired like in a direction that flies close to the thing you were aiming at, it doesn't have to fly right onto it, it will then fly right towards it. It's like kind of like a bit of a heat-seeking thing, but you do need to give it a first sort of order bit. And there we go, that was an example where it kind of flew towards it, and I actually hit the helicopter, which is great. Now it's going too fast again, but you get the gist of it, I think. Should be fine. That's how it works. It works easier on other vehicles, on ground vehicles. But hey, you know, you can hit helicopters if they're being stupid, flying slow, or if you're quite good at aiming. Then yeah, sure, you can easily get one. Oh, we can show off on this tank here, over there, and you can see it flies towards it. I'll shoot it a bit to the side, and there we go. It flew towards the tank, which is pretty cool. If you have a second screen on your computer, or I believe also a tablet, I haven't tested this, there is a little button here called Battlescreen. It's probably on the iPad app as well, and the other tablet apps, and this is very useful. It gives you a map of the whole game, and it will show you where all your allies are, where your squad is, how much health everyone in your squad has, and obviously the enemies that were just tagged. And it's just a really helpful map if you need to like quickly see the whole map rather than, you know, opening the map in your in game and then not being able to see. You can quickly just look over to your other screen or look down to your tablet, and yeah, it's really helpful. A thing that you might want to do to improve your gameplay is turn the network smoothing factor from about 50 or something that it's at to 0, because this will not smooth like it says here, visual smoothing of network data such players and objects. Learning this will reduce latency but could increase visual errors. Basically, the thing that happens here is that if you don't do that, then the hitbox of a player is usually just in front of them rather than the player himself, and it just makes it easier if you turn that down to 0. I've not been getting visual errors really, so yeah, it's a good thing for you to do, and you should definitely do that, and it will help you out. So that was it for this random tips video. I hope you enjoyed it, and please leave a like if you did, and if you want to know more, then tell me so. If you have any tips that you think I should tell people, then go ahead and leave a comment, and yeah, I'll put it into the next video and mention you, of course. So yeah, by the way, the latency tip, now that I said mentioning, the latency tip came from Quabblecop. He told me that. So yeah, thanks for watching everybody, and goodbye.